Phantoms 2, Bristol Pitbulls 1. I'm lucky to be joined by Captain Luke Ferrara, scorer of the winning goal. It's been a long time coming as that victory, but it must have felt a bit of a sweet result after last night's performance.
Yeah, I can't really say it much better than you. Unfortunately, they haven't been going our way, and last night, just in general, was just unacceptable. And I know people might say different to me, but after such a big loss, and you can get in your head, you can get really nervous and scared, and it's almost sometimes more intimidating playing at home because you want to play better. But today was about playing for the team, working hard, and no matter what it takes, finding the result and getting the win, and that's what we did.
Yeah, it's always interesting from a spectator or media team perspective about the challenges in playing double headers. So he had Milton Keynes and obviously dropped the game in the penalty shootout last Sunday. Double header this week, and of course it's Solway twice next weekend. Given the nature of the defeat last night, was it perhaps beneficial to play Bristol again tonight rather than having them in a few weeks' time?
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. You could say, to me, it was just about getting a win. I think maybe we knew, like you said, the benefit was we kind of knew what to expect. We kind of know where their offense comes from, and obviously letting in 1 goal compared to 10 makes the game so much easier. But we probably learnt a lot from last night. But like I said, last night it just can't happen. And it's not just because it's Bristol; it's because it's any team in this league. We can't be playing like that. But yeah, no, like sometimes double headers become a bit of a chess match. And I mean, you guys know Slava just as well as I do. I'm sure he's pretty good at chess. So, yeah, he obviously wasn't happy, but he just goes right back to work straight after the game, and then first thing in the morning, right back to work. Tells us everything we need to know, and then it's just on us to execute.
I thought they came out, perhaps understandably, with a bit of a kick in their step, a bit of spring in their skates, as it were. We were cagey, and I think losing the first goal, you wondered how the team were going to react, but it was quite resolute. It wasn't pretty, but people don't ask how, it's how many, and we got the equaliser in the second period.
Yeah, and it's nice to see Callum score too, because we always say it, and I always say it every time I get a chance, he does everything for us and doesn't get the credit just because of the way he plays. So it's nice to see him get a big goal. He deserves it. And yeah, I didn't think we had a bad start. I know they came out fast, but I think maybe just because of the result of last night, we were probably a little bit nervous, and we didn't want to repeat that. So we probably maybe sat on the back foot a little bit, just played cautiously. But once I think we realised what we could do and how play our game rather than worry about their game, we start to get more chances, and we started to turn the screw a little bit come second period. And
I know you talk about not making excuses for players missing, but a couple of D missing with Billy and Brad. Gret's out as well, and so the lines get changed up, and at one point Louis was centering between Yanni and who was on the other side, yourself, and that change, it's disruptive.
It can be, yeah, but I mean, I don't actually know if I remember being Louis' age, but I remember when I first started playing Phantoms, and I think there was 5 injuries at the time, and that's what happens. You get your chance, you build your confidence, and Louis, I mean, I know he won Player of the Month, so he is getting his recognition, but he's such a smart player. So obviously it's tough. I think our line has good chemistry, but it's just disruptive in general because everything's that little bit different. But again, it's just about adapting and doing your part. Today was purely about getting a win, and as ugly as it was a win. Yeah,
key moments. Obviously, we scored 2 power play goals, one to take the game. Big 5-minute kill with probably about 7.5 minutes left to the game, something like that. Massive. I'm not sure that Duncan's 2 dives in front of the puck were during that 5-minute kill, but those kind of things give you momentum, turn the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think unfortunate on a call, but Dunks he's Mr. Dependable on the kill. He's our best penalty killer up front, and he proved why. And I know we scored on the power play to win it, but that's the reason why we won that game, because we limited their best players to 1 goal tonight. Actually, I don't even know if their top line was on when they scored, so that's credit to our D being short on a back-to-back game. Tough travel last night with the snow. We didn't get back till really late, and then they performed like that. Like, if you let in 1 goal a game against any team, you give yourself a chance. But the most annoying thing is for us, I think, is our special teams has actually improved, but for some reason our form hasn't. It's 5-on-5 that's been letting us down, but our power play's not been bad at all. We've been scoring goals here and there. The percentage is on the way up, and a penalty kill's definitely on the way up. It's just finding that way of putting it all together.
Yeah, so Labby gets the man of the match. Good to see, especially after last night. Their netminder was good. I mean, there wasn't a lot of rubber going on either netminder. It was that kind of game. But I think the D does deserve a bit of recognition. So you mentioned Callum. Thought, for my money, I thought Robbo was man of the match. You know, I thought great performance at the back and going forward as well. Norts and then Neuers was playing his part alongside the others like Cam. So you know, I think sometimes the goal scorers get the recognition and netminders get the recognition, but perhaps the D doesn't. Double game in Solway next week, and we'll get to see Jordan again, and it's a long trip, and we're going to need to, at some point, need to turn Sunday form into Saturday form and get something out of those games as well.
Yeah, bit of a tricky rink to play into, and travel's never easy. But again, I hate making excuses. We know what we've got in front of us. We know what kind of team they are. They're really good at home. They sit above the puck. They make it frustrating for you, and then they have really talented forwards going up front. And obviously, we know about Marzi. So it's on us to watch some video, prepare well all week long. Again, I don't like making excuses, so it's on us to be good both games, and we don't have the travel on the Sunday, so there's definitely no excuse on the Sunday.
No. Well, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on the win and the game-winning goal.
Thank you.
We'll see you next weekend.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.